Each week, the Humane Society of Southern Arizona comes on the show and brings a pet up for adoption. Well, back in April, one beautiful dog really captured our attention with her story.
Absolutely. Let's remind everyone of the story of Artesia. Tell me who this is.
Look at this baby.
She's so sweet.
This is Artesia. Artesia is less than 2 years old. She is the sweetest, most fun-loving dog. She loves to play. She loves other dogs. She loves cuddles. And, oh, I know it. But when Artesia got to our shelter, that wasn't the case. She was transferred to us, and she was very, very sick when we got her. So it's amazing to see her transformation through our shelter, and Artesia is now available for adoption, so she needs a forever home today.
Oh, that's amazing. Tell us more about her story a little bit.
So Artesia was transferred, I know I told you guys a couple weeks ago, Artesia was transferred to our shelter from a high-kill facility in New Mexico. They sent out a plea for help. They were overrun by dogs, so we had to go in and we had to help them out, and we rescued about 30 dogs. When we found Artesia, she was very pregnant in that shelter. I know it. She was very pregnant, and she was very, very sick. And we knew we had to get her out of there. We didn't think that she would, come on. We didn't think she would have a chance if she stayed there. And there's no way that she would have survived staying in that shelter. So we knew we had to bring her to Tucson.
Well, just like you at home, we all wanted to know what happened with Artesia and how HSSAZ was able to help her. Andrea is here with hopefully what is a happy story, because I think a lot of people see every Wednesday when you come on and we hear those stories, we want to know what happened. Yeah. So how were you guys able to care for her after we saw you?
So, like I had said, it didn't say it in the clip, but like I had said, Artesia was very, very sick. And when she had her puppies were also very, very sick with upper respiratory infections, and her puppies actually didn't make it, which was heartbreaking because Artesia was such a great mama. She was such a fun little dog, and it was a horrible start to her life. And all of that is because there was no preventative care happening for Artesia. She didn't have any vaccinations. She wasn't spayed. She had this unwanted pregnancy that ended in the loss of a lot of puppies, and it was heartbreaking for our shelter. But that's something that we have to deal with every day when we pull animals from other places who aren't as lucky as Humane Society of Southern Arizona to have the support and the donations that we're able to get. So Artesia's story was very sad, but she found her forever home.
Woo!
I know, and she was such a beautiful dog, right? And so much fun, such a fun-loving puppy. And it's just crazy because she wasn't like that when she got to us. So Artesia found her forever home. She is living there happy, safe and sound, vaccinated, spayed, no more puppies. And that's where she's going to stay. Like Pepper was saying earlier, whenever a dog is vaccinated, gets their yearly checkup, and is altered, they're not going to come back to us. They're in a home where somebody loves them, wants to care for them for the rest of their life, and yeah, a forever home. And so through the donations from people in our community, we were able to provide all those things to dogs like Artesia, plus a million others, literally.
And that's why it's so important for these donations to keep coming in, because you do provide extra special care like we saw here. What are some of the other extra special things that you do for animals with the donations?
Yeah, absolutely. So your donations are going to go towards so many things. Like Pat and Diana and I were saying, all of our pets will be spayed and neutered. They will all be up to date on their vaccinations. Plus, when you adopt from us, you get one free vet visit just to make sure we did a good job. Your pet is healthy and happy, and they're ready to go to their forever home. Your donations feed the pets. It gives them blankets. It gives them their beds. It heats our facility. It cools it in the summertime. We get no funding from any other thing besides the goodness of people's hearts. All of those donations come from people like you and me, and every single dollar makes a difference.
That's awesome. Artesia could not be a happy ending if it were not for the donations of everyone in our community. We want even more of these types of stories, and we can. All you have to do is make a donation by calling 881-7401. That's 881-7401, or go online to hssaz.org.